Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Akatsuki no Yona, chapter 49. In the last chapter, in the last two chapters, chapter 47 ended with sort of like, the anime it ended on chapter 47, right? There were some scenes that were different than how they turned out in the anime. But then in chapter 49, you had our girl, Yona, stand up to these officials that showed up in this fire tribe and just wanted some tax money and whatever, and then they were gonna take Yuna's food and they were gonna sell this kid, and then our people like stood up for them, and Yona, she spoke just like Captain Gigan used to speak and just told those people to never set foot there again. Oh, it was awesome. Yeah, and they named themselves something, or some hunger or something, because they were hungry. I forgot, but it was funny the way they. Oh yeah, see, chapter 49, the dog dragon and the happy hungry bunch. Yeah, that's how they call themselves. The dog dragon being hack. Ooh, look at this first image. Okay, so let's before I get into it, if you guys have my reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting me on Patreon at patreon.com/feelingme. Hey, let's start this chapter, and here we go. Chapter 49. I'm gonna try to read as quickly as I can so that I can get through as many chapters, at least get through the two chapters, but not in that long amount of time, because the last time I like writing to two chapters to make like 15 minutes, and at that rate I'm not gonna finish with this manga anytime soon. So yeah. Okay, who's in there? Looks like those officials that came, right? You officials, stop right there. Okay. Oh, wait a second. Is this how the enemy started? When they were like on top of the mountain, and then big words, little man. Oh my goodness. Oh, Hag has a different weapon. He doesn't have the glaive, right? Because that is so. I'm just not remembering that scene when he had Sheena's fur on his head, and then the guy's like, doesn't that glaive look, you know, like something, and then he threw it away. That's so cute. It's so funny. And quick with terror at the sight of the dog dragon and the happy hungry bunch. People, if you want to sound more menacing, like take out the happy hungry bunch. Like, that's something outrageous. It might be nice to spend some time as a bandit. Look at Owl's face. Yeah. Pew. Then we'll become lawless bandits and expand our terror. Protecting them. By doing that, we'll protect the citizens who've been forced to be reasonably high tech. If I have to ignore starving children and sick people to keep myself safe, then I'll take the danger. Aww. So proud. Besides, I don't think we'll lose, given who we have with us, for sure. Look at them. I couldn't see where I was going. So warm. Aww. That's why when they took it off at first, he was like holding it in the back because he was cold. Now that he's back, like he's. I'm sure you can work out the best way to intimidate the officials. Aww. So he's gonna be sort of like the brain, I guess. Yona's blatantly playing up to his pride as a self-proclaimed genius pretty boy. And look at him blushing. Here we are. Who are you people? Their faces, oh my goodness. Oh, we can see Sheena's face, but the others. All the villages in this part now are the property of the dog dragon. and the Happy Hungry Bunch. We should introduce ourselves. People, that is so not intimidating. The Dark Dragon maybe, but the Happy Hungry Bunch. We demonstrated that we were evil and had to obey us, then they could blame everything on us. They do. Oh, that makes sense. So that's why Hack was swinging that hatchet over there, try to scare them. Oh, if you don't want to get hurt, put that stuff back in your homes. How does that make you bandits? Won't bandits be like wanting the money? Now you're telling them to put it back in their homes. Oh yeah. What should we do with them? They also might return to Catan. I'm guessing Catan is where they are now. I'll pop on over there and keep watch. Oh, that helps a lot. Take care of that then. You know how I want you to wait here. Grab, okay. All you do during battle is run around. I'm going to teach you how to fall dragons as opposed to fight. Okay. Come with me. What? Take care of Her Highness Shina. So they're going their separate ways. And who's going with who again? She was about to get his sword. Oh no. He's traumatized after what happened last time. Show me your sword techniques. Okay. I have to memorize every move he makes. Shina, why did you learn to use a sword? You had the eyes of the dragon, don't you? If you don't want to talk about it, that's okay too. The person who told me to use a sword told me never to use the power of my eyes. I can just imagine like the way he sounds in the anime. They're just speaking. Oh, why didn't they continue, man? What kind of power do you have? Is he gonna tell her? They're showing like what happened the last time, right? That scene right there. Finally, I can finally die. Oh my gosh, like that broke my heart. Made me cry so much. I hate to see him suffer like that. Oh, wow. Can't believe I'm crying reading a manga, like for real. And it was just like this. Just seeing this. Is, can she just look at her eyes and not feel any, I don't know, repercussions? Whatever the eyes does paralyzes you or something. Can she just do that? There's no rush. And someday, show me your smile. I want to see you smile too. I bet you, yes. Yes. Boss lady. Who are you? Look at how and that kid like they like having the same motion. Both arms raised. Someday show me your smile, okay? Yes, it does. I want to. Look at him practicing. I haven't even read what's up there yet, but look at him like trying to practice smiling. It's breaking my heart. He doesn't even know how to smile. Oh my god, that's so creepy. That is so creepy. He's also trying to practice smiling, even though he's been doing that. She's been doing that for a while now. Hey boy. Oh my gosh. Yona just left, right? To go get some food. I'm hungry, boss lady. Just hold on, I'll find one. How can the others sure are late? Where were they going again? I know Cheha went to what was it something to make sure that those officials went back, right? And where did the others go? I know they said that there has to be another. Uh, they were going into another city, and then Yoon said that it was far away, right? But so they just left these two back in the village. More officials. Wait, did they hit? What the? I was about to say what the doodle, but that doesn't work in the situation. What the doodle is something that I learned while watching Avatar. There was an episode of Avatar where there was this scientist person stuff that makes stuff, and he just showed up in the scene. Is like, what the doodle? And I've loved that, and I've been using that since. But it doesn't work here because this situation right here, that's serious. I'll really belongs to the dog. But they're not here though. Beat them all up, just like with the officials. Forget it then. Oh, hack. Okay. I read hack, and then I read please lend me your strength, and I'm like, oh, she's calling us to hack to no, for him to lend her strength. And then I noticed everyone over here, so I'm like, oh, it's not just hack, it's everybody else. I wanted it to be like special to hack. Whatever. He's calling everyone, please lend me your strength and your courage. Oh, you already have courage, girl. You get out of here now. Where did Sheena go? He was going after the kids, and they had a sword. So where did he go after that? This region belongs to the Dog Dragon and the Happy Hungry Bunch. That always makes me laugh. Like, it's so funny. We're not handing anything over to you. Sorry, excuses for bandits. Where is he going? Is he gonna this person right here? Is he gonna go and show up behind her? Okay, honey, calm down. What is that we have we done wrong? For starters, you attacked the child. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, Sheena. Okay. You know something's going on. Oh my god, and that's where it ended. Are you freaking kidding me? I got to read the next one. Oh my gosh, for real. These people. You know what? I'm just gonna go straight. My last reaction after I read the first chapter, I commented on it, but I'm skipping. I'm going to the next one right after this. Is he gonna use his eyes? Cause the kids took the sword. Release. That title right there scares me. Release. Release what? The power in the eyes. What? Oh, I was thinking he was gonna face plant him, but this is the next best thing. Oh, I want to hear his voice like angry, like Yona, that girl, give her back, give her back. He's unarmed, just kill him. Won't be that easy. Why did this person's back look like Zeno's back? I know it hurts. I'm sorry, baby. Run, Sheena. Oh, is he remembering Owl? Or is he? Okay, she woke up then. She the one telling him to run? Not by hurting other people. Just because things are hard doesn't mean you need to hurt other people. I feel like him seeing her face like that, being worried so much about him. Oh, Yona is calling me. Yes, she is. Oh, Yona is crying. Give Yona back to me. Oh, I forgot the title. Release. It's about to release. Yeah, take off the mask. Take it off. I love actors, or I should say I love people who do theater. I can with a wonderful voice. They make more skip the beat like Sheena's voice. I really admire voice actors. It feels so generous of them to deliver lines that I wrote with those amazing voices that I learned so much. That's not that let me flustered, but I was so blown away by the voice cast that I had no time to be shy. Oh, they all read the source material. Sometimes they acted cute, other times they were sad. They took their work so seriously. I was keenly aware of why I loved them so much. Yeah, the voice actors in Akatsuki no Yona, like they did such an amazing job. Like, that's why when this is happening, I'm imagining like his voice saying these words. It's like, release. Tree. Listen, Blue Dragon. Who is he speaking? Who's speaking? I can't look away. My body won't. Princess accursed. It won't move. His body won't move. If you use them, you'll suffer for it too. Oh, was this what Al was telling him? Yona, don't look. Yona. Yeah, what about his arm? I'm not seeing anything. Oh, it's burning over here. I didn't even notice it. If it wasn't because he's like, my arm. And then I'm like, yeah, Yona is also like, what about his arm? But then the arm is like fully formed over here. And then I went back, it's like, so he's sort of like, he's having sort of like an hallucination, maybe? Yona, why do you keep looking? Is she looking into his eyes and it's not affecting her or what? Because she's looking at him, right? She knows what's the matter. I can see everything so vibrant. This is incredible. My heart. Okay, I can read my one chapter. I feel so weird. Like them finally sort of like showing how his power basically is working, sort of. They it's like they get smaller, smaller, smaller. Oh, okay, it's almost like I can see his heart now. I see his heart. If I touch it, will it break? I'm like, is it? But uh, uh, let's go to the next one. Chapter 51. Losing yourself. Yes, that's what I'm afraid of. That he's about to lose himself. I don't know. Please do not crush it. Please do not crush it. This is scary. This is scaring me. Don't stop it. Please. Please do not stop it. You're not do something. Stop him. Did he just shove her? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Before I continue with the chapter, I feel like I need to get out what I'm feeling. Like, we've been we've been told, like we've been shown, like in the anime, that like his eyes sort of paralyzes people or something or other, and that it's a curse or something. And then the one time that he used it, they didn't actually fully show that's what happened. They just You know, they just showed us the aftermath of all those people like dead. And ever since then, he hasn't used his powers. That's why in this chapter, they said that he hasn't used the power for like 14 years. So this is like, after that time when he was a little kid, this is the first time after that he's using his full powers. And then when he started using it, and then you see all those people getting afraid. At first, I was like, yes, because they were being, uh, so I was afraid, but then not afraid. I was happy, but then as it kept going, and you see how much he sort of like lost himself in it, and he's like, I want to touch the heart. So I knew that once he touches the heart, that means the person's gonna die, and I didn't want him to have that on his conscience. So he's such a kind person, and I didn't want him to lose himself to it. So that's why when he kept, he basically sort of like is giving into his power to the dragon and what the dragon inside of him wants, and that's to like. So I kept hoping that Yona was gonna come in and like stop him, but then he's pushing her away. So it's like, and then the reason why I stopped is like, I I feel like you're not like I haven't finished the chapter yet or anything, but I feel like if Yuna stops him, once he come back to himself, and then he's gonna, if he remembers him pushing her, and like it's gonna tear him apart. This last two chapters, I wasn't talking much. I don't even know why I had this in my head. It's not like I was really hearing anything. Like, I started reading these three chapters, like, feeling so, happy because it's like, So I was so happy getting into it, but then somewhere in there, after the others left, and it was just Shina and Yona, things changed, and it started with when Yona was about to take his sword away from him, and then he ran away because of what happened previously, and Yona asked him to show him his sword, the way he manipulated the sword, and he was showing her, and she's like, I need to memorize everything, and I need to get stronger and faster and build up muscle and stuff. And then she asked him why he started using swords instead of his eyes, and then he had all those flashbacks, and he was sort of like paralyzed in fear. And then Yona went and hugged him. She, no, that she didn't hug him. She like, I think she held his face and like they were like face to face. I don't know, but that right there, it started getting me emotional. And then those kids came and took his sword away, and those bandits showed up. And then Yona got hurt, and those people were about to carry her away. And then she woke up and she started, he felt that she was in danger, right? And then she came back and she was fighting them at first, barehanded, but because there were many of them, they overpowered him and he was on the floor. And Yuna woke up and she called out to him and he heard her voice. And then she's like, give Yuna back to me. And that's when he used his eyes. And they basically showed how, like when you're looking at the eyes, like how it affects you. They were feeling stuff and images, seeing things that you're not gonna see. they were basically hallucinating what was happening, but it was also really happening to them, sort of, but not physically, more like mentally or something. And then when he said that, so this is how it's like to see everything is so vibrant, and now he gets to see all these beautiful things that he's kept up for such a long time, and he was enjoying seeing all these things. But then with that enjoyment came the fact that he couldn't control himself. And then when he was like at the last chapter, he was like, I the people were smaller and smaller, and then he felt like he could see their heart, and he wanted to touch their heart. And then they got into this chapter, and Yuna could tell that he was like completely lost. And when he was advancing on them, and I'm like, Yuna, please do something. And then she got in front of him, but then he pushed her away. And when one of the bandits was like, do you not feel, I don't know, basically asking her why she wasn't being devoured like they were. And when she got in front of him, it's like looking into his eyes, telling him that if he wanted to devour her, then she was okay with it, but that she was not going to turn away from him. And then he brought him back, right? But then he started feeling the effects of the power, and he was paralyzed. And he told Yuna to get away from him. And then he started feeling all this fear that he used to feel. Like by before, when they saw him use his eyes, and people were like, what nothing to do with him, started calling him a monster. And then he was afraid. But the same thing was going to happen with Yuna. And when he was fearing that Yuna was going to turn away from him, and then they showed him with these tears in his eyes and this sadness in his eyes, and broke my heart. But then Yuna reached out to him, basically letting him know that that wasn't going to happen. And then they showed him again, but now it was happy tears. Like he has suffered so much. I didn't think, I don't think I've ever cried reading a manga before. If it was anime, like you hear the sadness in the voices, you hear how people are drawn and everything in anime, and like that. I never thought I would cry reading manga. So, yeah, I'm gonna stop it here because, thank you guys for watching. And if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe.
And if you want to see my reaction to the next three chapters, you can just over checking on my Patreon. My Patreon.com/feeling. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.
I hate to see him suffer like that.